Okay, just wanted to provide you guys with a bit of an update on my reef tank. Made a little bit of progress, not as much as I'd like, in probably about 2 months' time. I ended up taking the whole tank down, and I wanted to repaint this top board. Just for waterproofing purposes, I got some acrylic paint. It's for decks. It's real tough and durable. So basically where we're at now is the tank is cycling. It's been running for about a week with no leaks at all. I got those all ironed out. So I'll give you a quick tour. I have a little bit of a couple of additions. Whoa, sorry for the out of focus there. Okay, so here's addition 1. I do still have the control. I get a lot of comments that, you know, not to use it, whatever. I don't really use it. I keep it open all the time, but I saw it on another build, so I thought it was something to add, and I'm probably never going to use it. But I added a George Fisher valve. This is 1.5 inch. This is to prevent the back siphon of the system. That's basically all it is. It's one of the most reliable check valves you can get because there's no springs, there's no like seal or gasket that could get clogged with, you know, something. You can literally unscrew this cap right here. I'm gonna do it out right now because I'll get hit by water, but there's a huge heavy rubber like metal float in it, and it will pretty much never fail. It's very expensive. It's like $100, but I think it's worth the peace of mind that comes with the system. I will do a video on it later. I'll do a whole siphon break, like the power goes out and you'll see how it works and hear it. It's really loud. But that's an addition I added. I repositioned my manifold that I made a little bit. I put it up a little bit higher, so I don't know. It just wasn't. It was down too low, so I couldn't angle the tubing right. I got my carbon reactor here, running the Rox carbon from BRS. I actually cycled through about 3, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 cups of it, because I mixed all the salt in the tank. It was crazy cloudy. There's lots of funk in the tank, and I basically put the Rox carbon in, ran it for 24 hours, took it out, put a new batch in. The water's crystal clear now, so that's good. This is my skimmer. I really mainly have the skimmer running right now just to oxygenate the water to help the bacteria population grow, and I've been feeding the tank each day to help the cycle go a little bit quicker because I didn't have a whole lot of live rock to move from my old system. Just some rubble and a couple pieces I threw in the main tank. I still have the Durso situation with the gate valve to try to minimize noise. This system is actually a lot quieter than my 65 gallon upstairs. This pipe is coming over from the Refugium. I'm probably going to move that pipe all the way to the pump chamber over here. I really like mandarins, but my one upstairs died even though I had a ton of pods. So I'm probably going to move that pipe all the way to the end. This way the pods aren't getting sucked up into the skimmer and getting killed. I just kind of put it there temporarily to leak test. This is the whole Refugium chamber. As you can see, a little bit of rock rubble. And this is my spray bar. It's kind of toned down a little bit now, but if you crack it open, obviously the flow is a lot bigger. I'm not going to do it too crazy because I had it where I wanted it, and I probably won't be able to get it where I want it now. But that's just a skim, not a skim bar, but a spray bar. I'm going to keep the flow real low in the Refugium, so that way it's not getting overwhelmed with flow. I have an issue upstairs where my sump is only a 20-gallon sump. My pump is an Eheim 1262, and the flow is ridiculous. It blows through the Refugium, it blows everything all over the place. So this is going to have a nice and steady flow. I don't know if I'm doing a Refugium or an algae scrubber. I might do an algae scrubber. I don't know. I have a lot of room here, and I have the plumbing all set up so I can take it apart, break it down if I need to, and do something else. So I'm undecided on that. Painted the tank back black with acrylic paint. As you can see there, you can see a little bit into the tank, so I need to hit that, come over with the paint a little bit more to fix that. I added a Durso standpipe in, even though I have the gate valve for the Herbie style drain. I was getting a lot of gurgle. There's a lot of flow coming through there, so I added the standpipe, and it's pretty damn quiet for the most part. What else? That's pretty much it in here. I'm gonna take you around so you can look at the tank. It's crystal clear finally, after 3 or 4 days of nasty cloud from both the sand and the salt. So I'll show you the tank. Haven't made much in terms of progress of the molding. It's a whole different ball game, but the tank is very clear, and I do need to clean off the outside of the glass, but I'm gonna have to back up here. It's just too big. Can't see it too good. I'm not too great at aquascaping, I'll admit it, but I have 3 structures now. I kind of like the 3 structure. I'm like a symmetrical type person, so the 3 structures is kind of cool. I may get more live rock. That's about 250 pounds of live rock. The sand was just dead sand. I siphoned a little bit of sand from my tank upstairs to seed the bacteria a little bit. There's a little bit of live rock that was in my Refugium up there in here. So, I don't know. And please excuse the ghetto mount for my light. I have actually 2 of those. I'm just using one right now to light the tank up. But really happy. It's crystal clear. When I get the molding done, it's going to look real cool. Probably going to put a bar down here, make it look pretty cool and a pretty cool place to hang out. I have this magnet here, the algae free. Oops, it's kind of stuck. Tiger Shark float. This thing is great. Works really good. But that's another day. I'm probably going to take that out when I'm not using it, just because all the crap that grows in the tank. The acrylic's really scratchable. It scratches real easy. This wave maker is the Jabo WP40, or however you say it. I kind of maxed myself on budget for materials and skimmers and lights and all that stuff, so I kind of skimped with the Powerheads, but these things are awesome. They're silent. I had an MP10 and an MP40. I got rid of them. These things are dead silent. They're like 80 bucks. You can't control them with the Apex unit, but they have their own controllers, so they are awesome. They move a shitload of water. I haven't turned them on yet. I don't want my sand going crazy all over the place. I've always let my tanks cycle, and there's like a thin layer of algae that kind of keeps the sand down. So right now they're not on, but I do have one in each corner. I may or may not add my tunsies to the rear of this tank for more flow. I don't know yet. But that is it in a nutshell. The tank up top is about approximately 240 gallons. It's 8 foot long by 2 foot deep by 2 foot tall is the dimensions. The 2 sumps are 40-gallon breeders. So the 2 sumps are only filled about halfway, so they're probably total system volume is about I don't know, 280 minus the rock and sand. So it's not a crazy system, but I like it. It's going to give my fish a better place to swim and hide. Got my mixing station up too, if you want to take a peek at that. I have a few refinements I need to make on it, but for the most part, it's done. I do need to run the wastewater line right into my PVC, which I will actually run that straight up there, because that's a drain line out. I'll just run the wastewater right in there, because right now I have it hanging and it's quite annoying. I run into it many times. But I have my top brute can. These are only 30 gallons or so, 32 gallons. They don't hold a whole lot. But underneath I put a bulkhead in, PVC glue. I have it branch off two ways. This way is so I can fill my top off reservoir. Just crank this and out comes the water. This way up here, I crank this and out comes the water, which there isn't any right now. But this is my salt mixing barrel. I do have a thermostat, which is right here, and a heater for that to get it right to temperature. And all I'm going to do is do a water change, do a quick siphon. Siphon right into the top tank, and boom, it's done. So that's pretty much it for right now. I am getting another Next Reef MR1 reactor. It's going to go right back there in that corner. That's going to be for GFO. I have a Zeovit system. Probably getting rid of it. I don't care for stick corals really. I'm colorblind. I can't check calcium, so this is going to be a soft and fish tank for the most part. That's pretty much it. Those are some of the additions I did, and comment, post if you have suggestions, let me know. I love to hear them. I have back siphon tested this, so I've shut the power off. Nothing overflows anymore, which I had an issue originally. This second tank helps a bit with the volume, so that helps. No overflow, which is great. That's what I was worried about. But yeah, that's it. I'm pretty happy with the way everything's turned out. If you have questions about the stand, there's an awesome thread on Reef Central for the stand. This top beam is a 2x8. There's probably like 3,000 pounds of water on this stand, and I'm pretty confident it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly level front and back. Pretty durable. I may add a brace there in the center, but 2x8s leaned on their side like this, they're supposed to have some ridiculous strength to them, something like 20,000 pounds. So I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, but that's pretty much it. Comments, questions, let me know. Hope you guys enjoy my video and my tank, and I will continue to post updates as soon as I get my livestock in here. As soon as I finish off some of the painting, adding the other reactor, I'll do a final post, let you know how things are going, and hopefully all is well. No leaks in about 4 or 5 days so far, so don't anticipate any problems. Alright, take it easy, enjoy the video.